you're trying to ask. So if I were to ask literally anyone from the crowd, you'd probably say like a different answer from the person next to you. Starting off, could start with Eleanor Roosevelt. He said, "The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly, and without fear for newer and richer experience." Another example could be Robert F. Kennedy. He said, "The purpose of life is to contribute in some way to making things better." Ralph Emerson also said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." Buddha also said, "Your purpose of life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it." Last but not least, H.G. Wells said, "Find the thing you want to do most intensely, make sure that's it, and do with all your might. If you live well and good, if you die well and good, your purpose is done." So something they all said in general is just to don't overthink it, and the purpose of life is just to live it. I mean, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only gave us one life, and I think we should use it. You should just be useful with it, and be honorable. Don't make bad choices, and just if you like H.G. Wells said, if you live well and good, if you die well and good, your purpose is done. Moving on to personal focus. So what is personal focus? Personal focus is something that is your life goal, something that you need to focus on, not someone else. Like you need to focus on what those goals are. So if you pay close attention, the answer should be my life, my goal, my ambition, my focus, my dreams, and my personal achievements. The purpose of life remains hidden from their attention. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever I have going on, my life and my goals, nothing is wrong. And they only reflect the opinions of individuals based on their short-term and close-range objectives in life. I'll be moving on to Zara and writes the thing.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. So, creation was not for fun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't create the universe, and in particular, human beings without a purpose. An example of this is from Surah Al-Anbiya, ayah 16 to 17. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And we have not created the heaven and the earth, and what is between the two as a pastime. Had we wished to find a pastime, we could surely have taken it from that which is with us, if such had been our wish. Another example is from Surah Ad-Dukhan, ayah 38. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And we have not created the heavens and the earth, and what is between them as a plaything. These verses highlight that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the universe with a purpose, not just as mere amusement. If you desired a pastime, it would be beyond human comprehension. This reminds us to reflect on our existence and align our actions and way of life with His divine plan. So the question is, who else but the Creator can tell us the purpose?
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I'll be answering Zara's question. So she asked, who else can tell us the purpose of life? No one other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can tell us the ultimate purpose of life. The ultimate purpose of life is communicated to us by our Creator, the one who gave us life in the first place. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us why we are here, what we should be doing and not doing, and most importantly, where we're heading. In Surah Baqarah, ayah 21, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, O you mankind, worship your Rabb who created you and those before you, so that you may practice reverence. Again, in Surah Ad-Dariyat, ayah 56, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, And I have not created the jinn and the mankind, but that they should worship me. Here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to tell us that He created us so that we can worship Him. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in need for our worship. He doesn't need us to be worshiping Him. But we are in need of Him. Death is not the end of life. We should not think of death as our final destination. We should think of the life after death as our final destination, the afterlife. The good and bad deeds we do in this life determines our status in the next life. We should try our best so we can excel in the afterlife.
A major problem that has arisen is the problem in redefining the purpose of life. All of us, including famous people, try to define life's purpose because we assume that we are in full control of our lives, and we forget that we have not created ourselves.
So, like Ashmi had said before, if anyone remember the quote, I'll repeat it one more time. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly without fear, and you were enrich your experiences." Now, this quote is not entirely accurate because we shouldn't be only focusing on that, and we have only been told our purpose. We can't decide it as much. So let's think of an example. So if we were to think of machines, for example, you could say your phone. Let's say you set an alarm, right? And you set it for a certain time, it rings on that time, and it doesn't do anything else. It's a machine because it's what it's told to do, it does it. That's how it operates. It can't do anything else. But we are not entirely like that. We're a little different. So now let's consider ourselves as machines and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as our creator.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the complete set of instructions for us to live the best life. Just as a machine works best when used according to its manual, humans succeed when they align their choices with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's guidance. The difference is our choices have accountability, while machines cannot go against their programming. We can choose to follow or ignore Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's instructions, and with that choice comes great responsibility.
We tend to try to define our purpose of life, leaving aside the ultimate purpose of life. Usually people think of what college am I going to get into, what job am I going to get, how will I get more money, how will I get this, all material things in this life, in this dunya. But we should be focused on our iman, our actions, our deen. We should be thinking about the afterlife because that is our final destination. We can't keep thinking about, education is important, but it's university, a certain job, it shouldn't be our final goal. We should always think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course the ultimate purpose is to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should always remember that, we always keep that in mind, always think of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. Now, okay, so let's try to ponder upon this question. Is there a fundamental fault with human attempts to define the purpose of life?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tasmin and I'm going to be talking about reaching personal goals. Nothing is wrong with having our own personal goals or individual achievements, and Islam does not discourage us from having these personal goals. As said in Surah Al-Baqarah, Ayah 201. Yet there are others who say, "O Lord, our Lord, grant us the good of this world and the hereafter, and protect us from the torment of the fire, of the hellfire." However, these personal goals should not be our sole purpose in life. Our sole purpose should be pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and doing whatever it takes to please Him. As said in Surah Al-Imran, Ayah 145. And whoever desires the reward of this world, we give him of it, and whoever desires the reward of the hereafter, we give him of it. And Surah Yusuf, Ayah 57. And the reward of the hereafter is, of course, better for those who believe and practice reverence. Some people believe that being the most successful person will bring you happiness, but truly, you will be fully missing the purpose of life, which is pleasing Allah. You could also be the nicest, the most harmless, polite, and most helpful person in the world, but you would still be missing the full purpose of life.
Assalamu alaikum. Our guesswork and speculations about the purpose of life will most likely derail us. The best and easiest way to discover the purpose of life is to ask our Creator. As in Surah Al-Mu'mineen, Ayah 115, did you then think that we had created you without purpose, and that you would not be brought back to us? We turn to Allah will be about our good deeds and bad deeds. We assume meritorious deeds will qualify us to enter paradise. But as in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 217, it says, "And whoso from amongst you turns back from his faith and dies while he's a disbeliever, it is they whose deeds go in vain in this world."
Temptations and challenges, competition, peer pressure, and mutual rivalry often divert our attention. At times, even life's hardships can test us to a point where we stray from the right path. Difficult situations can cloud our judgment and challenge our resolve, but we must do our utmost to remain steadfast. A powerful example of this story comes from the story of Abdullah ibn Ubay, who spread false rumors about Aisha radiallahu anha. This slander caused immense tension and even irritated Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Among those who took part in spreading these rumors was a relative of Abu Bakr who depended on his charity. When Abu Bakr learned of
talking about this, and they are, reminding you and I and themselves about the ultimate purpose. What a great blessing. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from all of us. To conclude this verse, that one of the verses that they recited today, I just wanted to, finish it off with this, so you brothers and sisters can take something home. That أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. Did you think that we created you with no purpose, as a playtime? وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ. And do you think that you are not going to return back to us? So two things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pointing towards. The first thing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that, do you think that you were created without a purpose? Of course, no. And the whole discussion was about this. But the second point Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, and did you really think that life is all there is and you're not going to return to us? What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, or what we need to really keep in mind, that the topic that was discussed today, the purpose of life, it's so important that we cannot afford to not fulfill that purpose and achieve that purpose. And there will be repercussions, and there will be repercussions for if a person fails to find the purpose of life. The purpose of human life is very, very different than the purpose of any other objects in the world. The table he made, the people made, with the purpose. If this table broke and it did not serve its purpose, there will be no repercussion. There will be no consequence. Too bad the table broke. What can we do? You purchase something, let's say a pet or an animal, for a specific purpose. That animal is not serving the purpose. You're not going to torture it. You're not going to punish it. The animal did not serve its purpose. Too bad. What can you do? But this is not the situation with us. If we fail to serve our purpose, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is reminding, do you really think that you're not going to come back to us and you will not? And do you really think that there will be no consequence? So there will be consequence if we really fail to serve this purpose. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us the ability to make this gathering a beneficial gathering. And the final slide, subhanAllah, the teachers, the students beautifully laid for us to take something home and not to make it just a mere passing of time and entertainment. So how do we know if this time was a success, and if us coming here, giving us time, bringing our family, putting in so much time, resource, and making it a success? How do we know if it was really successful? If we really take something back with us and implement it. If we do not, brothers and sisters, if tomorrow we wake up and we just remember this moment right now as just a mere good time, that yesterday was a nice event, our children gave a very good presentation, then this is not a success. If you wake up tomorrow morning and you say, yesterday was a wake-up call for me, that I really need to rethink and start fixing myself, then this event and this program was a success, and the effort of the teachers and all the students was worth it. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give all of us tawfiq to make it worth it.
You say only gray color.
Let me find the shirts. Let me see the shirts. Where we are. Let me find some car.
কি বলছো?
Car.
You find the car?
What? I found it. I'm not doing this.
Look at the price.
Price?
নিচে down.
Oh, that's big.
How much?
200. Let's find the shirt.
No, it's okay. Come this way, Ridwan. Come. You wanna buy this one?
What?
You wanna buy that one? This or this? This is the ice cream truck. Look at that.
But that's good.
The ice cream truck.
Yes.
Which one you want?
I want.
Thinking. How you think? Show me.
I want to get. I want to get this car. This one. This one.
Sure? 100%? Confirm?
Yes, this much car I want.
দেখি আম্মু চয়েস করে দেই একটু Really, Ridwan?
Yes.
Buy something new. See? এই যে এটা ডাইনোসর
With that,
Look at that.
that's for girl.
No, it's for boy. I give you something. Let's see. I'm give you something Look at that. Look at that. Come here. I give you this one.
We did it.
Ambulance, garbage
We
truck.
got.
You got it? Or this one,
Oh,
Ridwan?
this car I need.
Not only one. I don't want to give you one only.
This car is.
I give you more.
Look, you see, this car is amazing.
It's amazing. What about this one, Ridwan? What about this one? Look at that. Look at that. I want to buy this one.
We did? Oh, yes, I have a sports car.
Give me this one. Don't buy this.
Oh, this is.
It's only one. Or this is the school bus. Look at that. Eh? This is the school bus.
And that one.
This one.
That's
No,
not
this
school.
one.
That's
This is.
bus.
Look at the school bus.
There's so
Hey,
many.
there.
They're same as them.
এই দেখ তো রিদন এটা হইছে কিটা
Van.
that তো take this one
Okay.
এটা দিল আচ্ছা
Oh, yay.
now you happy
Yeah.
let's go
Happy.
show me your happy face kind face
It is kind face.
Hasani
I love face.
you love face
You see?
chalo are you ready
Yes.
set go
Let's turn this way. Move. Wait, look.
no এটা ভালো না এটা কি জানো এটা না প্লাস্টিকের ভাঙি দেব তারপরে
Gonna poison 3 more. What? When is it poison? 1. Why you say 3?
Behave.
Have that apple?
अगर आओ अम्मू बेटी
तुमका खाने बंद আছে nice
Are you sure? No. Yeah. No.
Okay then what do you want to eat?
Okay. I want this. Get off chicken 65.
এটা লাগে নাম দেখো
you don't know eat where is the food
Here.
you think that for you
तो यहाँ के खाने खाएंगे
এইটা হর্স আইছে রে কামাল আইছে কামাল কামাল এই যে কামাল এ দেখিস কমরে দুঃখ পাইবে কামাল 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 ওইদিকে আতুরিলেন না 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 না